Hey guys, what's up? It's Ace coming to you March 5th, 2019, 7:12 p.m. This video is completely being done on the fly. I have no notes in front of me. This was completely unplanned. I was not planning to make a video today, but man, I'll tell you, I had to talk to you guys. I had to make this video because, okay, today was an absolutely amazing trading day for me. Honestly, probably one of the best trading days I've had so far this year. I had a lot of trades work out well for me. I had a Tesla scalp that I made really phenomenal money on. I had a Facebook overnight position where I took an overnight position yesterday on some calls, made great money. Had a debit spread on Tesla I took overnight, which I made great money in addition to the scalp I did today. I'm not here to talk about any of that, although I'm super stoked on it. What I'm here to talk to you about is a trade that I took on GE that is just mind-blowing. And it really piggybacks off the concept of following the smart money, which is what that last video I made was being able to see where the big boys on Wall Street are placing their bets and riding their coattails. That's exactly what me and my friend Vincent, who's in my trading group, he's right here, you see him on the screen. This is our Discord room, by the way. We both rode the coattails of smart money today, and we made great money. It was an amazing trade. I made 150%. That's 150% on my contracts. Vincent made more because he got in before I did. So I want to walk you guys through exactly how we spotted this trade and how we were able to do this. This is something I want to bring to the forefront of the trading community. A lot of people know how to do this. They do it well. The Nigerians on CNBC, they're a great example of doing this, following the smart money and making money. And there's some people who just don't know what it is or how it all works. And so I wanted to bring this video to you guys to show you how we follow the smart money and made a killing on GE. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead. First, I got to apologize, guys. I thought I had screen capped some of the flow, the equity prints, the options flow, the things that I utilize to be able to see what smart money's doing. I thought I had some screen caps of that, and unfortunately I don't, so I'm really sorry about that. I'm going to do the next best thing, which is take you through our conversation. Since everything in Discord's saved, it's time date stamped. I'm going to take you back to when I actually noticed this bearish flow coming through, and when I alerted Vincent to it, and when we started talking about it and took our trades, and I'll walk you through exactly how that all went down, okay? So GE, I'm going to go back in time here. And when I first saw this come through, here we go. It was last Thursday, which was February 28th, okay? So last Thursday, February 28th, and there you go, at 8:20 a.m., I saw this really bearish flow coming in on GE, and I even put here tons of put buying, $9.50 strike, March 15th expiration, all sweeps and blocks. Someone's expecting some downside move in GE big time in the near future. Now, keep in mind, guys, I also post this information to my Twitter, and I also post it to my stock twits. So if you want to be alerted to this kind of stuff, just follow me. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on stock twits. You'll see this kind of stuff. Every time I see unusual option flow, I throw it onto the social media platform so other people can see what I'm seeing and hopefully can make some money too, okay? All right, shameless plug over. Let me continue. So anyways, I saw this and I was going, what's going on here? This is crazy. For you guys who don't know what sweeps and blocks are, sweeps are basically intermarket exchange sweeps. This is when a big smart money trader who's got lots and lots of money, they want in that position now. They don't care about saving money. They don't care about slippage. They don't care about anything except getting into that position as quickly as possible. So they buy on the ask or they buy above the ask, which means that they're risking whatever the difference is between the bid and the ask. That's called slippage. They're basically burning all that money. They don't care, okay? So if there's any kind of a wide bid-ask spread, they're burning that money in slippage so they can get in right away. Okay, I think GE's pretty tight on the spread, so I don't think it's really a big deal in terms of this particular stock and this particular trade, but I just want you to understand how that works, okay? So what an intermarket sweep does is they want to get in right away. They're willing to pay at the ask or above the ask, and a lot of times if they have a huge order, it'll actually get broken down into a bunch of smaller orders so they can sweep it across all the exchanges and get into their position ASAP. okay? That's a very bullish or bearish thing. So when you start seeing intermarket sweeps with a lot of money behind it at the ask or above, you know something's up. They're opening positions. This is not a spread. It's not a hedge. It's not a combo. These are smart money traders saying, I want into this position now. And the reason why they do that, guys, is because there's got to be a move imminent. Something big's coming their way real soon, and they don't want to miss out. So that's why they're doing that, okay? The next thing I see coming through along with the sweeps are block trades. Block trades are basically large quantity of contracts or shares if you're looking at an equity block trade, but I'm talking about options block trades. These are a large quantity of options contracts that are being purchased at the ask and above. And in a lot of cases, this strike had already a ton of open interest, and there was just a ton of volume flowing into it as well. So I mean, all these things are just adding up like, wow, something's going on here. And I'm watching this literally print over and over and over in front of my face. So I start alerting the people in my, Discord room and my fellow traders, hey, something's up on GE. So Birdie, who's a really good trader, by the way, in our room, he's like, yeah, you know what, that might have some potential, but if you do it, it's a YOLO. And for those of you who don't know what a YOLO is, that means you only live once. It's basically, some traders call it a lotto ticket. It's basically, to put it in like poker terms, it's basically saying you're all in. You're going to basically throw your money on this trade, and you either make money or you lose the whole thing. And that's just what a YOLO is. Generally, when people do YOLOs, they don't do them with a whole lot of money. They do it with a very small amount of money in the hopes that they hit a home run, and that small amount of money turns into a big amount of money. That's kind of what happened with us. So I was like, yeah, okay, it's going to be a YOLO. Now, here's the funny thing, guys. As we go down here, we're now at 8:27 a.m. All of a sudden, Kramer from CNBC starts pumping GE. Seriously, I'm like, what? Kramer says, hey, you might want to get into GE. He says you may not see GE at $10 again. It may not stay down here for very long. And I'm like going to my chat room, guys, what the heck's going on? I'm seeing tons and tons of smart money moving into bearish positions on GE. Front term, by the way, 315 expiration, so it doesn't have a lot of time. They're moving into these GE puts with millions of dollars at an expiration that's coming just a couple weeks down the pike, and yet Jim Cramer's pumping the living crap out of this thing on CNBC, telling everybody who's watching that to buy it. So I'm thinking, man, this is just funky. Something's up here, And I'll tell you, if I got to choose between this or this, I will choose this all day long. I will choose the smart money. I will choose what I'm seeing going on in the market actively versus what is being pumped on TV, okay? Just for y'all. I'll take this any day. And that's what I did. So anyways, I went ahead and I continued to chat with my fellow traders, and Vincent got in. He said he felt very confident in the trade. Obviously, by this time I was already in the trade. So we're both really just on fire over this, okay? And let me just go ahead and show you what transpired on the chart here real quick so you guys can see this. So this is the GE chart. I'm going to go down to a 5-minute, okay? So on the 5-minute chart, this is where I got in here, okay? So this is March 4th at 8:35 a.m. I entered my trade here, and literally it was a YOLO, which means it's just like I'm in it. I'm not looking to get out. I'm going to see what happens, okay? Keep in mind, these smart money traders, they're buying up the 9.50 puts, okay? So I'm also in the same puts as them. I'm in the 9.50 puts, okay? The stock pretty much, goes down a little bit, goes back up. It's pretty choppy. Then we open up here. This is March 5th, which is today. And we go ahead and we open up, and stock goes up a little bit here, and then it hits the yesterday's high, and it reverses, comes back down, chops around, and then look at this. Look what happened. This is crazy. Literally 1, 2, and within 10 minutes, this stock went from $10.42 all the way down to $9.58. This right here, this was the move that all of the smart money people were buying into. They were buying into it literally back here. They were buying into it back here. They were buying into it early this morning when I caught it here, because I looked at some older flow, and they were getting in here too as well. And, it's just amazing. It's like they knew this was going to happen. And my understanding is that GE caught some bad news on this. God, what was the bad news GE caught? You know what? I can't honestly remember what it was right now off the top of my head, but it was a news event that happened, and GE shares dropped from 1042 down to 958 on that news. Now, I am so lucky because I happened to literally be getting dressed at the time this was going on, and I went ahead and I just happened to go, I wonder what's going on with my GE trade. And I came in literally as this thing was pulling up, and I was like, oh my gosh. And on my cell phone, I actually executed my order to get out, and I got out literally right before this next 5-minute bar printed. So right where that arrow's pointing is where I got out. That's where I got in, okay? And that gave me 150% on that move. And funny enough, I'm just gonna show you here. I actually had Vincent when that move happened, Vincent was like, where is he? He's like, Ace, get out of the GE trade. And that was today. And I didn't even get this notification either. It was really stupid, dumb luck on my part that I happened to check my trade at that time. Because once again, it was a YOLO, and I honestly didn't feel that this move was going to happen today. I thought we had a little bit more time in the trade before a move came, but this is a great lesson in the fact that you just never know. So next time when I do this, I'll set an alert. And of course, it's always nice to have a trading buddy as well. Vincent's got my cell phone number, or if he doesn't, he will have it tonight. And so that way we can look out for each other. Because if he would have texted me, I would have been able to probably, if he had my number, he could have texted me. I probably would have been able to get out, down here around this 967. Because look, I already had this support level. I had drawn in, when I took the trade, I was already looking for the next support level and where this stock could get down to. And it was funny how this support level, if I go back to an hourly, it's funny how this support level was literally flirting right with that 950 area, which is where, the smart money were buying their puts. And that's where I bought my puts at the 950. So anyways, just really, really amazing trade. Super exciting. Trust me when I say I made really good money on this trade, but I mean, I think I made more money on my Tesla scalp, but the funny thing is I'm more jazzed about this because this was following smart money. This was following their coattails. I don't want to make this video too long. What did I also wanted to show you guys? Oh yeah, I wanted to show you here just so you could see, as I said, I would, full transparency, I would show when I got in, when I got out. So here it is, March 4th, 2019, 8:35 a.m. Like I said, that's when I got into the trade. For my own privacy, I'm not disclosing some information, guys. Sorry if you don't like that. But anyways, so I bought into X number of contracts of these GE YOLOs at 12 cents. And I got out here March 5th and I said I sold it from my phone. So Android sold. And I sold X amount of all those contracts I had, and I sold them for 30 cents, okay? So just to keep the math easy, because I don't feel like doing math, let me just go here, and 12 cents in, 30 cents out, that's 150% on my contracts, okay? So cool stuff. I'm really, really pumped on this. That was my Tesla scalp here, so you can see also why I'm really happy today. I had an amazing trade. On Tesla, $596 in, $705 out. You can do the math on a per contract basis. That was freaking awesome. And look at the amount of time I was in that trade. I got in 6:55, I was out at 7:04. So literally I was in that trade 9 minutes and I made really, really good money on that. But anyways, guys, I wanted to share this with you. Hopefully you found this video to be interesting and insightful and fun. And I will continue, if you would like for me to, I will continue to do videos on smart money and how to follow them. Next time, I'll make sure to come with some screen caps as well, so you can see the flow and see what we're seeing. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like the video. Please subscribe to my channel. Also, if you guys want to see this kind of stuff, like I said, just going back here real quick, I do post the unusual options activity that I see, and I do post it on my Twitter stream, and I do post it on my stock twits, and both of those are in the description below. So if you want to follow me so you can see this kind of unusual options activity I post, as well as a ton of other really useful information to traders, please follow me on StockTwits or follow me on Twitter. And like I said, my tags, or I should say my screen names, are listed below in the description. If you're interested in joining our Discord room, feel free to do that. I'll throw that link down there as well. And if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below, okay? Have a great night, guys. Talk to you soon.